So with us today we have Richard Herskowitz, who is the executive director of the Ashland Independent Film Festival, and so we welcome Richard to our show.
Welcome,
Thanks for having
Richard.
me here.
Thank you. I wish we had a live audience, but anyway, well, thank you for
Thanks
coming.
for having me.
Yeah.
So to begin with, Richard, how did the Ashland Film Festival come into being?
Well, it started, you said 17 years ago, 2001, two founders, Steve and D.W. Wood, and a lot of local independent film lovers who came together. You know, at the beginning it was all volunteer, and a very, very active working board that worked in those first few years to get it started. And it really began with this passion for independent film.
Southern Oregon is blessed with an incredible base of talent in all areas that involve film production. The Ashland and Southern Oregon area is yearly rated as one of the best areas in the country to live if you're a movie professional. And the Southern Oregon Film and Media Association, or SOFAM for short, of local film professionals help to assist and promote film production in our region. The local film scene in our area is continually growing with new projects as local filmmakers develop and create new films from shorts to full feature-length film in all genres. Your host is a member of SOFAM. With all that in mind, I am pleased to have some wonderful friends of mine from the local film industry come on to the show to talk about their own creative endeavors in film. Today we have local documentary film producer Becken Duell to talk about his work in creating film documentaries and the process by which he chooses his subjects. And so today we welcome Becken to the show.
Thank you, David. It's great to be here. I know we're going to have fun, so let's get rolling.
Yeah. I'm pleased to have some really wonderful friends of mine from the local film industry come on to the show to talk about their own creative endeavors in film. And today we have Leah Dougal, Brittany Rhea, and Erin Rose of Cafe Girl Productions. Cafe Girls Production is the only local film production company that is operated by local women film artisans. And so we welcome Leah, Brittany, and Erin to the show.
I like this being the first guest on the
Yeah, that's right.
So Not So Late Night Glamour Dave show. I got it right.
You're my Bill Murray. You're my first guest for my show. So
Honored.
yes.
I like that guy. He's
All
cool.
right. So let's sit down.
All right, let's sit
get
down.
situated here.
Here? Oh, I like the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find me.
Yeah,
I gotta
let's-
plug myself in.
Yeah. get us
Okay,
up.
I'm plugged in. Can you hear me? I hope the audience can hear me.
Yeah. All righty, we're plugged in.
So will this show be a hit? Ask again later.
And we're plugged in.
Wasn't
We're ready.
expecting to do prop comedy tonight.
Well, this is kind of a, this is public access, at its most core basic level, and I've got a small budget, so we do what we can. And I thank you guys for the introductory music. Thank you very much. So, Richard, you're a local film director.
Yeah, I've been making little short films for the last couple of years, but last year we launched a Patreon page in order to kind of subsidize it.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Celtic Ray Filmworks.
But that's what I've sort of discovered as I've done film festivals. You enter them, and then you can spend a lot of money going to them, or you can do them places you would like to go to, or places close by. So I just don't like sending a film out to a film festival if there's no way in the world I'm going to make it there. The screenings that we've had so far, with the exception of in Poland, it's screened in Poland, but the other three, there's always been somebody there to represent the film.
Right. So, Becken, I invited you on to the show because, well, besides being a wonderful friend and we have a great time visiting when we're together, is to talk about your latest documentary film project that you've got going on, which is called The Strength of a Woman.
It is.
Yeah. So tell me, let's talk about that a bit.
Okay, first I want to celebrate the Christmas pooch, which is right behind me, looking over my shoulder, and keeping tabs on me so I don't get out of control. The strength of a woman. Oh.
He's like an angel behind you. All right, Strength of a Woman. Let's
Strength
get
of a
serious.
Woman. We've been working on this documentary for a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's coming along. And basically the documentary is celebrating the emerging power of women in the world.
So so let's get the show going, and we're going to talk to Julie Gillis here from KSYS.
Hi.
So Julie, I thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a real pleasure.
Yeah, well, this is, you and I have known each other now for like about the past year through SOFAM, which we're both members of. And you recently went to work there at KSYS.
I did. I got a job working for Southern Oregon Public Broadcasting, public television here in the Rogue Valley. And it represents all of Southern Oregon from Roseburg all the way down into California, actually.
Right, yeah. So what's the latest in Cafe Girl Productions?
Okay, so right now we are filming some more of the continuing series of our Doctor Who fan fiction, which is, last year we did Heartsick and Homesick, and that's out right now. And then right now we're filming Mindsick, which is written by Brittany, and it's directed by this person named Cosmo D'Agato. And then there's Timesick, which is written by me, and it's directed by her. And it's just the continuing, Mindsick is the continuing story of 4 of the characters that you know and love. And then Timesick is kind of a companion series that shows what happened before Homesick on the Time Lord planet of Gallifrey.
All right. Let's begin by what brought you to doing this work here at RVTV?
Well, it was about 5 years ago when I discovered RVTV.
Yeah.
And things were a little more relaxed then, and people could come off the street and come into the studio and actually operate the cameras.
Yeah, right.
And so that was the environment that a friend invited me to come, and I believe it was on Kumud Gokani's Cooking with Kumud program.
Yeah.
And of course that's a program that can really draw you in.
Yeah.
So that was a very intriguing experience. And then when I walked down the hall and got a glance into the control room and saw the TriCaster production system with the 3 monitors and the big control surface, that's what really, I want to learn how to operate that thing.
I have as my first guest today a very wonderful friend of mine and a fellow RVTV producer. Jim Falkenstein is my guest today. So we welcome Jim to the show.
Dave, thanks for having me. I will tell you what, you did not inform me that this was the big first of some kind of episodes of shows. I thought this was a long-standing tradition. I was slipping in after you'd already got this thing, all the wheels greased.
Well, you're episode 6. So, but this is actually the first time where I actually had a planned production date for this show, because all the other episodes have been like, okay, someone canceled on a previous production and I need to fill the time. And so then it's like, okay, time for the small interview, and I drag one of my crew people in and I do an interview. And that's how this show has been going since its inception. So you're actually the very first planned guest in this series, but you happen to be episode number 6. So
normally it's just regular garbage, but I'm special garbage.
That's right.